If you watched last week's video, what I spoke about was 4 reasons why it may not be a good time for you to get your real estate license in 2025. And today what I want to do is talk about 4 alternative ways to get into real estate and increase your odds of having success. Now, you will still likely still pursue this career and say, hey, I still want to be a realtor. I still want to be my own boss, set my own hours, work with X amount of clients per year. It's still totally possible, but I want to give you 4 ideas that you might want to look into. Number one is to join a high performing real estate team. Every market, every city has successful real estate teams. Now, you don't want to just join any team, because then it could be the blind leading the blind, but maybe in your office, or maybe there within your city, with your market, within your area, there are teams that are successful, that are recruiting. That's what I did in 2008. Is I joined a high performing real estate team, and right off the bat I was able to be successful. By my second year, I sold 25 homes. Now, that's probably not realistic for most people, but it can definitely be, depending on the market that you're in and the price point that you're in. You'll get leads, you'll get training, you'll get tools for you to be successful. And a lot of it won't come out of your pocket versus if you're a solo agent. Number two is to essentially be a showing agent right off the bat. So let's say you don't want to join a team. You go, well, I didn't get into real estate to have another boss, right? Or to now have to do open house on Saturdays and Sundays, or to go show homes to clients when I don't want to show homes to. I want to build my own business. I want to basically bet on myself and trust myself. Then what I would say is, there's a service out there. It's called Showami. There's an app for it. Sign up and be a showing agent. This will give you experience and put a little money in your pocket. It won't be a lot, maybe $50 per showing, maybe $60, $75 per showing. Sometimes you'll have multiple showings per day. And it's a good way to make a little extra money while you're learning the ropes, while you're getting out there and meeting someone else's clients. Essentially, as a showing agent, you're just going to open the door, allow them access, and then the actual agent is the one that will deal with them when it comes to potential offers, negotiation. Your job is there to just show up and let the buyers in the door. So I'd say, hey, do this for a little while, get your feet wet, learn how it is to meet a potential buyer client, ask certain questions, get that experience, put a little money in your pocket, and it's going to hold you over, hopefully, until the time you get your first couple of closings. Number three is to look for a salaried position within real estate. We've talked about how being a realtor is commission only, right? There's no guarantee of income month to month. Now, there are opportunities within real estate where you can get a salaried position that'll also give you the experience. One of them is you can be an assistant. A lot of high-performing teams or very successful agents might hire an assistant, someone to be there in the office or work from home, and essentially help them with everything to do with the business, with the marketing, with the files, contacting clients, the escrow process. That's something that you can do. Another is being a transaction coordinator, and that's someone that's very specifically just focused on the listings that are going to market and the buyers that are in contract. Another position could be office staff. You can work at the office of a local brokerage. You can work on the front desk. There are, again, various different roles you can look at being in the office. And in my career, I've seen people that have gone from the office to then becoming a realtor and then selling homes themselves. And then lastly, probably the most difficult one to get into right off the bat, and I wouldn't really call it a salary position, because many times what they do is they give you a draw. A draw essentially says, hey, we're going to pay you this much money up front, and then you just sell at this certain limit, and once you surpass it, you pay back the draw and the rest is yours. And that's working for a new basically a builder, a new construction company, right? That's going out there building homes. You're on site. You don't have to worry about doing marketing or promoting, the builder on social media. You don't have to, do prospecting, any of that. People will come in, you'll meet the potential buyers, and then your goal now is to help them buy one of the homes there on site, whether it's a home that's move-in ready, that's already been built, and it's just looking for that right homeowner, or if it's a home that's to be built and then that person just essentially put the down payment and then you guide them through the entire process from, essentially contract to close. It depends how long. It could depend anywhere from 30 days if the home's pretty much move-in ready, and then it had a case with a condo that took about 15 months by the time it actually closed, because they had to obviously build out the whole condo communities, more that goes into it. And then number 4, again, this is if you're going to go at it alone. You don't want to be a showing agent. You're really going to believe in yourself. I'd say sign up for lead services where you pay at closing, right? Where money is not coming out of your account. You're going to basically meet this buyer, the seller. If you can help them buy a home or sell their home, then you'll pay the lead generation platform, right? An example would be Redfin. I've worked with Redfin for 9 years now. In 2023, I was the number 4 solo Redfin agent in the entire country. It's been great working with them. And essentially, all you have to do if they're looking for what they call partner agents is meet a criteria. For the most part, I believe it's 5 deals in the last 12 months, and then I want to say they're gonna possibly reach out to some of your past clients, and if it's like an 80% approval rating, then you can get hired on. Not hired on, but you can get brought on as a Redfin agent. Upness is another. Upness was purchased by Realtor.com. I'm also an Upness partner agent. Upness is a little different. You pay them a certain fee per month. In my case, I pay $175 per month, and then I get seller leads. And then if they list with me and I'm able to sell their house, then I would pay Upness a fee at the end. But it's not coming out of my pocket initially. Another one is sold.com. Same thing. You purchase a certain zip code. It varies, maybe as low as $35 to $75 per zip code. And then again, if you help someone list their home, it gets sold, then you pay them a commission, not where you have to pay every month, $1,000, $2,000, or or you pay them per lead. Now there are flex teams, and flex teams are essentially people that get Zillow leads for these teams that are part of Zillow Flex. And those are also pay at closing, but then you would have to join a team. So that's an option. If you do choose to join a team, I'd say you'd probably want to look at a team that has flex leads. So hopefully this helps you. Again, I always want to encourage you to move forward with your goals. If one of them is to continue to pursue your real estate career, there are many alternatives to get out there and hopefully procure business right away. All right, look forward to talking to you on the next video.